you have the Queen of Cups. You see how she doesn't look very happy, right? She's supposed to be all about love. Does she look happy to you guys? It's like emotionally draining. She's pouring out the love from the cup. Like, yeah, I thought I wanted this cup. I wanted my cup to be, you know, overfilled, overfloweth. And now it's like just dumping it out. Okay. You could be dealing with a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. If not, you have this in your, a natal chart. Doesn't have to be a queen. It could be a king. But the Queen of Cups is all about love. It's someone that is very caring, very nurturing, motherly, very intuitive. This is in your recent past. So it seems like once you got what you got, or they said what they said, it wasn't what it was cracked up to be. Feeling a bit disillusioned. The care for what you wish for. It was so hard to get this place, to get to this place, to get to that, overcome that situation, to get them to open up, or for you to open up. And it's like, now what? Something like that. Like it wasn't even what I thought it was going to be, or now that I have it, now what? Right? Very weird, actually. It's like, it's something that you should have been happy about. And you were for a second, or they were, but it was not even close to what you thought it was going to be. And that part seems to be disappointing. For some of you guys might have gone through some kind of tower moment. And then after you found out what you found out, some of you guys, this was actually through spine. Everything just kind of came tumbling down. Tumbling down. Obviously not for everyone. But remember, it was necessary. It was necessary to bring you to your greatest good. Now let's talk about your present energy. We're going to clarify, so don't worry. Your next card is Death. You could be dealing with a Scorpio for some of you. This is some kind of ending. This is a grand transformation. I also see something like you always wanted a person to express their feelings, to change their ways, to transform, or they expected this from you. And then when you did, then they didn't appreciate it. They didn't make a big deal about it. They didn't, how should I say, they didn't, it's like they didn't even care. It's like, I did all this for you, and now that I did it, you are just gonna not even make a big deal about it, like not even acknowledge it. Not even being acknowledged for all the work that was done. It's like I transformed and nothing happened. That's because, remember, you're not supposed to do things to make other people happy. You're supposed to do it to make yourself happy. Right? Because obviously some people didn't even appreciate it. Others of you, this has to do with finally being over someone. Like getting over them, where you're not thinking about them all the time. And you could finally put that nail in that coffin and start something new. So this is endings and beginnings. So something new can start now. It happened a different way for some of you guys, but it had to happen that way so that you can move on. I hope that's making sense. It's just, you could be dealing with someone that's very fickle, very confusing, emotionally just disturbing, unavailable and then available, unavailable and then available. So this was just, it was just very draining. Took a huge toll on you. That once you got to where you needed to get, or they did, it wasn't even a big deal anymore. a bit of not being satisfied with the outcome, and you thought this is what you wanted. Your next card in your near future is the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. This has to do with making an effort, mastering a skill. Some of you guys, it has to do with work or education. It reminds me of all those years that it takes to, get that degree, the AS, the BS, the PhD, whatever it is, one of them letters, the certificate. Work so hard and thinking like, okay, when I get to this point, then I can start, I'm going to be rich. I'm good. I don't know about rich, but I'm going to be where I need to be. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be ecstatic. And then you're done. You get to it. And it's not what you thought it was. You kind of even want to do something else. A little bit of feeling like, did I just waste my time? It could have also working forever to get to that promotion, to get that acknowledgement, right? Get whatever it is that you were working towards that you thought was what you wanted. And you get there, you get the promotion, you get the job, and it's just not what it was cracked up to be. So again, sense of, I worked myself to the bone for what? I mean, the money might be good. It might be giving you that title, but ultimately, how do you feel? It's like all this hard work for what? I don't know. You guys tell me what that's about. Beneath the deck, you have the Four of Wands. So this would be, has to do with stability, something to celebrate. It's like you got that home, you got that loan, you got that commitment, or you finally, like made that proposal. You asked, do you want to move in with me? You want to, build with me? And they say yes, what you've been waiting for. You said yes, but again, not feeling satisfied about it. Okay. A lot of, I feel that more in terms of, you're waiting for someone to fully commit to you, and they say, yes, you're the one for me. I'm not going to, deal with anyone else. I just want to be with you. And then they're like with you, and they're spending time with you, and then they spend so much time with you that you're like, oh my God, when are you going to leave? Like, can I get some space? I don't know why I'm feeling that energy. For others of you, though, this is good. This is you working towards that independence, freeing yourself from feeling like you have to be a part of someone else's life. Let's say you were a roommate, or you were living with in your family home, and now it's like you have the ability to go and do your own thing, get your own place, move even. This could be also, I feel like graduations, baptisms, birthdays. Wait, was your birthday, right? Was your birthday not what you wanted it to be? But stability. Some of you guys might be thinking this is a little bit boring. I don't know that I want to do this all the time. I thought I did, but now, not so much. It's just the energy at the moment, it seems like. It's just temporary. When you hype something up so much, and now you might be thinking, like, why did I care so much? Why did I want this so much? Temporary. You've been feeling guilty for feeling that way. Now let's clarify the Queen of Cups, my Leos. The Queen of Cups is, clarified by the World in reverse. So this is some unfinished business. Something that hasn't complete it. It could be have to do with a pattern also. Things just happening over and over and over again, but not being satisfied. Some of you guys in your past needed to get that closure. Needed to get that closure. You could have been wanting this for a long time, wanting to know why whatever happened. Or they wanted this from you. And then you have the conversation, you talk about it, you see it, you investigate it, and it wasn't as fulfilling as you thought it would be. Some of you might have been like, once I get the answer, once they tell me what happened, now then I can go on. Then I'll be happy. But it's like, it still doesn't feel like it's over, but it is, if that makes sense. Some kind of closure, or not the way you wanted it to happen. Breakup. For some of you guys, it's like you wanted to be the one to break it off, and you had your whole speech together. This could be also like telling your boss off. Like, I'm gonna tell him this and that and that and that, and then especially for the person, and then you're getting ready to do this, and they break it off. It's like, man, I had a whole speech going on, or something like that. Very weird energy. Your next card, this one wanted to fly out because he does that. This king is very fiery. This is your energy. You could be dealing with another Leo, the King of Wands. You could be dealing with an Aries or a Sagittarius. You see this Death card? You see how much fire is there? So much emotion, so much passion. And it's right underneath the King of Wands, which is like the King of Fire. So much passion. So this is a very go-getter type of energy. This is going for what it is that you wanted. It seems like, when it takes forever to get a date with someone, or it takes forever to get someone to agree to go out with you, or you finally, you keep going for this job that you've wanted forever, and you go and you get it. And then again, back to that same feeling of, you conquered it. I conquered this. This is just as high as I can get. Like, now what? You were so riled up. It seems like everything else is low now. You hit the peak. Now what? That's just what I keep hearing. Now what? Now what? Others of you, this has to do with that passionate encounters. There could have been a lot of one-night stands, or wondering if someone just wants that. Like, is that all that you want me for? You just want me for the sex? What's up with the love? But when it has to do with that transformation, though, I think it's necessary. You needed to feel this way. You needed to feel this way so it can actually help you see beyond. There was a lot of tunnel vision, and now there is a need to see what else is out there, expand your horizons type thing. Some of you guys might just decide to get your own business, start something else. That's over and done with. Let me go do this over here now. So you could use it however you want it, right? Are you going to settle because you think you conquered and that's it? Or can you pat yourself on the back for doing an amazing job at whatever that was, and now starting something else? There's a lot more. The world is big. Like, there's a lot of things. The world is yours. So much that you can still do. And now let's see the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you guys might want to go back to school and do something else. So what if you're already finished? Then there's nothing wrong with, you know, having more knowledge, more information. Your next card is the Seven of Wands. So this would be standing up for yourself. A bit of that defensive energy though, constantly having to defend yourself or dealing with someone that's like this. And it's like, maybe they told you like, why don't you let me in? Why don't you tell me what you're feeling, you know? And this has been a process to get someone to lower their guard, lower their walls. And when they do, nothing happens. Just disappointment. I'm sorry, Leos, that's just what I'm feeling like. You know, protecting my energy, waiting for the perfect one, and I let you in, like I choose you, and now you don't live up to my expectations. You don't care that I choose you. For some of you guys, you're dealing with someone that they just wanted you to choose them. And then when they got you to choose them, that's it. They just wanted to prove that point. Or this is what you, my Leos, have been doing to them. Because, you know, it goes either way. Beneath the deck, you have Judgment. Some of you guys might be feeling very judged. Or you're dealing with someone that is very judgmental. No matter what you do, it's never right. No matter, it's like I graduated, I have this degree, I have the bestest job, I have my home, I have, but still not enough. It's like, now what? And it comes back to what I was saying in the beginning, where it's because you don't want to do things to please others, because they're never going to be happy, especially if, well, for somebody this is in regards to your parents, siblings, spouse even, you know, people are just like that. No matter what you do, you can't please everyone. Others of you, this is some decision that you will decide upon. It's been something that has been, you know, you've been thinking about, not sure what to do about it. It could have to do with a possible reunion or reconnecting, a second opportunity. Okay, some of you guys are getting the opportunity to do something that you wanted to do before. A second chance at something you wanted to do before you couldn't do. It wasn't the right time. There was obstacles, different scenarios, different people. And now, at this time, the universe is giving you this opportunity to go for that you wanted to do so badly at one point. Yes. Others of you, this could be a legal situation where the decision that has been made, it's decided. Spiritual awakenings. Some of you guys, this is some kind of enlightenment, being made aware of something else. I can't really understand it. It's like you could have been focused on one particular religion, on one way of doing things. Some of you guys were dealing with like an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo. It was something very traditional, something very traditional. You thought you would never get, you know, do anything other than that. You're standing up for it, like, this is what I want to be, this is what I'm going to do, that's what it is. And then something happens where it's like you want to change your mind. Total shift, total transformation. And now I'm going to give you your love romance oracle card. You have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And I'm going to give you one more. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. And it doesn't have to be actually romantic. It could be. This could be your soul family. Some of you guys don't believe that this is your soulmate. Or you're like, they were here the whole time. I was over there waiting and, you know, searching, and they were here this whole time. Why are you disappointed? I don't know. It's probably just like a shock for the moment because of the circles, the maze that you felt like you were going through, and it was like right there. And now, let me give you a butterfly oracle card. You guys are dealing with a Scorpio. Family changes. Okay, there could be some changes in the home environment, some tweaking. And let me see what the bookie book has to say. Un momento. Por favor. 33, huh? Okay. This card comes to you with the announcement of a change in your family. You needn't worry about this shift because it unfolds with divine blessings. Trust that you and your family are entirely watched over and protected by God and the angels. And this change only arises because it is the free will choice of those involved. Your role is to keep steady prayers that everyone chooses the path of God's love. Then release your prayers with faith and love. If you need to take action, God will clearly guide you and support you all the way. While change can seem threatening, in the long run, it always works out for the best, and it is with your loved ones. Truly, this change will bring you closer together and bond you in new ways. For some of you, this is involving a pregnancy, a birth or adoption, a change in living situation, a divorce or separation, life transition, or marriage.